Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's tutorial, we're going to talk about website development, um, all the way from WordPress to Laravel, Vercel, GitHub. Talk about those languages. We're going to talk about them. Now, if you're new here on my channel, kindly do subscribe. I'm going to show you on how to create professional sites. Now, something that has become very absolute, very essential, especially if you're a business owner, you're having a business idea. It's something that is very crucial, very important that you come up with a site of your own. At least it will save you some capital, especially when starting a business, or you want to come up with something that will either way generate you income or just will help you with a project of your own. Now, here is the reality, like hiring a professional developer can be incredibly expensive. Whether you're in school, whether you're out of school, whether you go to LinkedIn and search for a software engineer, software developer, becomes very expensive. And sometimes the budget that comes with it, like a website development in Kenya, yeah, should be priced. Now this is very expensive, especially if you're starting a business of your own. 15,000 to 30,000, and sometimes with other integrations like M-Pesa integration, PayPal integration, all those can be very expensive, ranging from 50,000 to 1.5 million, especially for an e-commerce site. This, trust me, for a starting business, it's very expensive. So, or else you are an entrepreneur, you already come up with your own company, that amount of money as a student becomes very difficult paying that particular amount. Now, that's why this video is here, to take you through complete step by step on website development, covering several powerful tools and integration, including M-Pesa integration, I'll be using Laravel AI, can use Vercel, they can use InfinityFree, but I'll be using Vercel. I love Vercel, and also some of GitHub integration using Laravel, Vercel, and GitHub. Now, most of the things that you're going to talk about will generally just involve these three things: Laravel, Vercel, and GitHub. Now, we'll also talk much on WordPress because that's where you're going to start, because this video is not for website developers. No, it's not for website developers. It's for someone who wants to come up with a business idea. You have something in mind and you want to put it online, this video is for you. You can come up with absolutely anything. Put your M-Pesa integration, run your sites online for free. Yeah, you heard me right, for free. Now, without losing much time, let's dive into it. So I came up with this particular site, Victory School Club membership system. Actually, it's victoryschoolclub.co.ke. Now, from this site, it's just a sample site. You realize that these are articles, and what you're going to make is actually the same article format, where this format, which is actually perfect and good, having dark theme and all other features installed. Now, this particular article, you do realize that this is a question There are choices and there are answers. There are actually multiple choice questions. And what you are trying to do here, what you're trying to make here is, number one thing that you are trying to make is that, for example, you come up with a question. For example, here, this is just the same article format. Now, for example, this particular question: a 52-year-old patient undergoes partial hepatectomy. We have their choices and we have the answer. Now, if a student, let's say a medical student, has got this particular question in any paper, get it, and the student highlights the question plus the choices, and then the student search for this particular question online, you find that your question, your site will come as the number one reference point for the particular question. Get it? And this is our site. This is our site. Now when the person clicks on this particular site, it will bring him or her to the same site that we were in initially. That's number one. So this is Google rankings. You find that this particular question is linked to this particular site. It should generally just display the same result, having the same question with the same site in it. You get it? Yeah. So that is number one thing that you're going to do. Number two, this quiz section here. So when a student decides to take quiz for this particular article test, the questions will come in this format where you're able to select, for example, which of the following genera is odd or out in terms of pathogen transmission. If it's a wrong answer, let's say this, it will blink a little bit with a red highlighting on it, and you have to select the correct answer so that the explanation comes at the same time. Go to the next question. Now you do realize that when I first clicked on the wrong answer, I was not able to see the explanation, not the answer, and it was not highlighted. Good to notice that once you've clicked on the right answer, the explanation comes alongside with it. Get it? Now, for example, this number 2, which of the following disease can effectively control by use of acaricides? Now, acaricides, this is a group of pesticides actually used in control of bed bugs, of lice, bed bugs. Now for this particular question, the answer is obviously Q fever, and it moves to the next question, which is this. On this particular sample, it will bring for you explanation. Sorry, I was wrong about that. Caricides is actually used, is being transmitted by ticks, which are arachnids, and caused by these it's caused by Coxiella barnetti, which is transmitted by ticks. Sorry, that slip a little bit. Okay, let's move to the next thing. Now, this is also one thing that we're going to teach ourselves, on how we can come up with this particular framework. We can come up with this particular set of MCQs where you're able to have a slot of questions and put it in this format. So when you go back to where we were, you realize that it's just the same questions, Q fever plus the explanation, the Erythrombium explanation is just the same. The only difference is that on quiz there is no answers, and you have to select an answer in order for you to move to the next answer. And once you select the correct answer for a particular question, it moves to the next question automatically. Now that is what you're going to make. That is also what you're going to make. Now very fast, let's dive into it, see on how we can come up with this particular site format and how we can make it more WooCommerce oriented. Now speaking of WooCommerce oriented, this particular site, when you tend to scroll down, you have to pay. So to unlock the next 10 questions, you have to pay this one particular shilling in order to view this particular section of questions which are blinded. Now this particular format is called a paywall system. Now you have to come up with a paywall system onto your site so that users can pay for the articles that they are viewing. You get it? Now to test that this particular thing is working, we'll do it step by step. Put our phone number here. Then we pay with M-Pesa. Now it's supposed to send me a prompt on my phone so that I make payment. I've had the prompt. Now I'm making ouch. I've inserted a wrong pin. So with a wrong pin, it automatically detects that payment has failed and I have to try again. It refreshes the page and I have to make the payment again. So I have to insert the correct pin in order to view the other section that is missing. So there you go, put the pin. There you go. It's supposed to detect that payment has been made. There you go, and then it unlocks. There you go. Now that is what you're talking about. Now that's payment integration successful. No plugins, no WooCommerce, purely code. And it's a simple thing that you guys, I'm going to show you about how you can come up with this particular thing. Now you can use the same knowledge in your products. For example, this particular site that I made, let me just show you guys. It was Victory, however it was Vercel. Now here, this is also a site that I made, and this is also a test site, and I was supposed to make payment on test me. This is a Word document and this is access. Now I'll show you guys how you can make this particular site maybe on another video, but just as just to show you how this particular concept of M-Pesa integration actually works with the correct code. Once you've just actually is a copy paste. I send you the code, then you just paste it on your site and everything works perfectly. Now this particular test, you're going to download this, you put your phone number, then you pay now. It sends a prompt on your phone, of course. There you go, prompt has been sent. Then I make payment. And once payment has been made, depending on the redirection link that you place for this particular site, it will go to that pop-up. Now this pop-up, I placed google.com. Now once payment has been made, it redirects to google.com. That is what I placed. Or let me try this. It's simply just the same concept. put my pin. There you go. It detects. There you go. Then it redirects. There you go. It redirects to google.com. Now that was the redirection link that I placed for this particular file. Now, depending on the file, you can put it on any link so that once users have paid for it, it can automatically redirect. Get it? Yeah. Yeah, now let's dive to the next thing. Now that is what you're going to make. That particular concept of M-Pesa integration is very crucial and very important that you come up with that particular site format and make successful codes and most important, make things that actually go through. So very fast, I'll show you guys how you can come up with that very easily. Let's begin. Now we're going to use Free Infinity. We're going to use Free Infinity or InfinityFree in this tutorial. Now I'll log in. If you're a new user, you're going to create an account, log in with the Google. There you go. So currently I have no account on my Free Infinity. I'll create a new one. You select on the free version of it. Then you select your name. For this particular tutorial, I'll use not actually M-Pesa Resta.free.freenf. Is it free.nf? But you can select any from here, but I'll use that. You check for availability. It's not available. Let me use another extension. No, let me use another name. Mela. There you go, it's available. So mela.free.nf. Then account password, I can leave it as that. I consent, I approve. Then you create account. Now what I like with Free Infinity nowadays, it gives out free SSL. Now your site will be secured. What I mean by that is that SSL, it will automatically give your account a free certificate that will make users know that your site is secure, especially when making payments and especially when making payments, so that users can know that your site is secure. It will take time depending on the speed of your network, your internet. Now once payment has once has finished loading, it will take us to this page and it will show us that our account is active and our site is free to view. Now when you go to this site, let's visit our free site that we've just created. mela.free.nf. Now here's our site. Our domain is ready and ready to use. Now from here we can select, like, if it's an HTML code that we had, we can easily import it to our site using file manager that is here. But in this tutorial, first we'll make this particular site. We'll make this particular site exactly how it is. This is a site that we'll make. This is a site, is a simple site. So this is a site that we'll make. So once our domain is ready, we go to our control panel. To approve. Now on the control panel, we scroll down up to soft class app installer. Now from here, we'll install WordPress. I'll make this HTTPS. I like that. I'll be using the latest version of WordPress 6.9. The blog name, I'll select Mela. Description, I'll put Mela. Username, admin. Password, I'll leave that as the default, or I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Then everything I'll leave as it is. Run my network. So I'll refresh this. I'll check with there are some installations. So I am seeing this installation here. So meaning our installation is done. WordPress is already installed. And our site, previously it looks like this. Now if you try refreshing, it will change the format. Yeah, it's this. This tells you that WordPress is already installed. Now once WordPress is installed, the next steps are now easy, very easy. We'll log into. Now you can log in using the default password that we made by just typing IP admin. Now you select the password which we placed admin, and the password was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Then you log in. There you go. So this is our WordPress site. It's actually a simple one, user friendly. If you're new to WordPress, you can easily use it. Now here we're going to install a very important theme called Astra theme. The reasons why I like Astra is that Astra is fast, and then Astra is Google friendly, and it has high rankings on Google. Now you can either, here on the search themes, you can either write Astra, or You can either write and here it is, or if it's not there, it should just be on the first page of your site. And here you go, here's the Astra. This tells you how much the theme is popular because it's easy to use, and then it generally has good customization. Now once you've installed it, you'll activate, and here you go. You tend to realize that when you refresh the page, it will change in format, and now it looks like this. And we'll just create a new post, a simple one. And for this post, we'll just take, let's say, we'll highlight some of these questions. There you go, it's still loading. Once that's load, we just paste. There you go, our questions. Then post, we'll add a short excerpt here. We take that as our excerpt. There you go, then that remains our slang. Categories, we can assign it a new category as test. Then we publish. So this is a very simple way of creating sites. Now once published, you can view it. Now currently, this is how our site looks like. Generally, it's just a simple site. University, examinations, academic year, blah blah blah. It's very simple. Very simple. Now, this is what we have currently, and this is what we want. This is what we want. Now, to come up with this format, we'll do a very simple thing. We'll do a very simple thing. So to make it look like this, we'll do a very simple thing. Actually, it's very simple. We'll go to our file manager. And on the file manager, we'll select hdocs, YP content, themes, Astra. So this is the theme you are using, and these are the four themes. These are the three themes that are currently the default one. This is the one that we installed. Now we'll add a new one. We'll upload. We'll put a zip file. We choose that. We'll add a zip file. And we'll select this zip file. Now this zip file, to get it, use the number on the screen actually to contact me on WhatsApp, and I'll just send you the link to this file, or I'll just forward this file to your WhatsApp account. So once you already have this particular Astra child thing, you'll import it, you'll upload and extract it. It will take some time. Once done, here it is. We'll go to our WordPress theme, and then we refresh this particular page. When you refresh, you'll see the Astra child theme here, and then we activate it. Once it has activated, once the theme has been activated, we'll refresh our page. This particular site that we made earlier, we'll refresh it. There you go. So from here we've done most of the things. So this is how our site looks like compared to how it was looking previously. There is some sort of difference, and now we are nearing how this particular site was looking like. So currently this is how our site looks like, and actually on phone it looks really good. Now after doing this, the next step is putting the M-Pesa integration in this site. Now that one is also very simple. What we'll do is that we'll add a snippet. Go to plugin, then you add a new plugin. You add a snippet, you search for snippet plugin. There you go, then you install it. So once installed, you activate it. So once it's activated, we'll go to snippets, and then from here we'll add a snippet. Actually, we'll import a snippet. So we import, we choose a file, so here we'll choose files and we'll import this snippet. So this is the second file that I'll send you guys. Actually my number is on the description of this video, so for this particular file you just import it. Actually, before you import it, for this default snippets that are here, you can delete all of them. Actually, I prefer you delete all of them. You move to trash. Once that's done, you'll import a new one. So you choose it, then you upload and import. Once that's done, you go to all snippets, and there you go, all the snippets that we've uploaded. Then you select all of them, then you activate all of them. So once that's done, we'll move to our page, then we refresh. There you go. So currently this button wasn't there, and now it's here. Get it? Now this button, when you click at it, currently it's not functioning. It will take us to a page that doesn't exist. Now here's the tricky part. So it's important that you change the permalinks for this particular site. You put it to post name, then you save. Now on this page that you just created, you realize that when you visit the page, actually nothing loads. The reason why nothing loads is because here on the page section on the template, we're using a default Astra theme, child theme template. Now here we are going to select MCQ quiz viewer. This is what you're going to use. Now these particular pages, they come as a result of the files that I sent you guys, the Astra child theme that I sent you. It has actually everything that it's required of you in this particular tutorial. So MCQs quiz viewer, you select this particular template, then you save. Once you save, we'll refresh, and you will realize that there's no quiz specified, and it's requesting for you to add a post in order to view. Now we'll try that by going to our post. Then we look for this post that we actually published, and now we'll try to take quiz to see whether it will load perfectly. There you go. So these are the questions that we placed for this particular question, and you realize that once you have that Astra child theme, everything is in place and you can actually choose. It's actually very simple, and if we add more than 10 questions on this particular thing, you see that let's just try it out. Let's try it out. So I'll just copy the same questions, paste. These are the same questions. Then you'll view them. There you go. Now we have more than 10 questions, I think. But the system will detect and put numbering correctly. Those are the same questions. Just want to try something out whether it will work. There you go. It loads. See, now it will actually number the questions automatically. Number 1, it will number them, and then up to number 10. Now from 10 you have to pay for it. Okay, so currently we want to test whether this unlock 10 questions is working. So what we'll do is so currently these are the questions that we added, and we want to know whether this particular M-Pesa integration to unlock it, whether it's working. So we'll put our M-Pesa number, then we'll send the prompt to our phone. There you go. Put my M-Pesa PIN. Once that's done, it should detect that payment has been made. There you go, and then it unlocks. There you go. We are done. So M-Pesa integration, seemingly it's very simple. It's very simple. I send you the code, you just import it to your site, and there you go. Everything will be just working depending on how you want payment to be, whether it's product, whether it's post, whether it's anything. Once you put it onto your site, M-Pesa integration will be going on smoothly, just the way you want it. Until next time, guys, we'll go through our next tutorial and talk about how we can make more features onto this site, and how we can integrate more features onto the site, put other features like dark mode, increase customization of this site. Remember, this is a free site. It's a free site, and you can test these things that I'm doing. Once you have the files, everything is simple and automatic. So guys, WhatsApp me through this number, talk to me, post your comments. If you have anything that you want me to talk about in my next video, you can write it down onto this comment section and look at it. And guys, till next time.